Working non-destructively in Photoshop is really important, but sometimes there's times where you need to use filters, and sometimes using those filters means merging your layers together. There's a really important sequence of shortcut keys that I want to show you guys, and I want you guys to get in the habit of using them. Now, this is a long sequence of keys, and so I would really recommend that you write this down on maybe a post-it note and keep it by your computer, because it's really important, and it's a sequence of keys that you're not going to be able to easily find when just searching for shortcut keys on Google. So here it is: Shift Command Option E. Shift Command Option E merges all of your layers together, but it doesn't delete your underlying layers. So if we apply a filter to this merged layer here, you can still just turn off the eyeball on this layer and see the layers that are underneath and continue to manipulate your project. So why would we want to use this? For instance, if you want to apply a motion blur to this picture, Shift Command Option E is going to be really useful, because you can't apply a motion blur to a blank layer. It has to be on your merged layers. So watch, we'll go up to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur, and we'll play with the settings so we get something we like. Now we'll click OK. And so this filter is on a separate layer now, so if I ever wanted to go back to the previous version of the project, I can just turn off the eyeball button there. And if your client or your editor wants you to lower the intensity of this motion blur, that's really easy to do even if you don't have the history brush or the history panel. You can just click on this merged layer and then reduce the opacity. And the other advantage is that you can change your blending mode of this layer to anything that you want, such as overlay or hard light, and multiply, so you can get a little bit of that motion blur effect using a blending mode. So Shift Command Option E, it's really important anytime you want to merge your layers together but not delete them or discard them.